and welcome back to another week of Sports Down Under. This week we'll be talking about NRL scores, triathlon, Sport of the Week, AFL scores, and the Bledisloe Cup.
First up, we've got NRL. First match this week we had Parramatta Eels v Gold Coast Titans. Parramatta won 30-8. Next we have Rabbitohs v Warriors. Rabbitohs won 36-18. Broncos vs Dragons. Broncos won 24-12. Newcastle Knights vs Melbourne Storm. Newcastle lost 12-44. And in the Roosters v West Tigers game, Roosters won 22-18. But James Tedesco was by far the star player of the match. And this made the Roosters 10 consecutive wins in a row. After that, we had Cowboys v Sharks. Cowboys lost 16-26. Now putting Cronulla Sharks in the winning circle for the top 8. Next up, we had Canberra Raiders v Penrith Panthers. Canberra lost 22-26. In the final match, we had Bulldogs v Sea Eagles. Bulldogs won 30-16. It was a surprising win from the Bulldogs. They weren't favourites going into the match, but they pulled out a win. There are now 2 rounds left before the prelim finals in NRL, and it's looking pretty good for Cameron because he's topping the Dally M medal board at the moment. Next we have Claudia talking about triathlons.
So this year, like the last week or two, we've had the Istanbul European Cup triathlon, and we had our Australian Grace Musgrove in the elite women's category, coming in third. First was Amy Legetla from Canada and Marina Slakofia from Iraq. Ukraine, sorry. So Grace came in third and did really well in all of her times. Her transitions were all, they were up there with the fastest. Her second transition was second fastest, which is really good. So Sport of the Week this week. So our Sport of the Week is biscuit dunking. I know.
Wow.
So thrill seeker, British thrill seeker Simon Berry, age of 24, has made into the Guinness World Record books so it's like a bungee jump, and there's a cup of tea at the bottom, and you simply have a biscuit and
Dunk it in.
So pretty good achievement. You have to have pretty good aim to. But I just really don't know what goes through Brit's head sometimes, but that's okay.
Not exactly sure how it works, but it works.
But, so he's in the Guinness World Records books for 70-metre bungee jump, dunking a biscuit into a cup of tea.
Wow.
Like a man that died for his Earl Grey. Okay, so should we go to AFL?
Yeah.
Bit of an interesting week, eh?
It was pretty good, I've got to say. First, we had Sydney Swans v Adelaide Crows. What a cracker of a match this was. Sydney Swans were the underdogs, considering Adelaide Crows were on the top of the leaderboard. But Sydney Swans beat Adelaide Crows by 3 points. It was pretty good. Buddy Franklin got a magnificent goal, running down into the pocket, scores. It takes back memories from when he was playing for the Hawks.
Which was the better one. Like, the better goal was at the Hawks. Like, he was... It just was just the better one.
Not
it was
sure
the better
about
goal.
that one.
Okay, Mabel. Let's just admit, he was better at Hawthorn. Okay?
Sure thing. Okay.
Whatever makes you sleep at night, Mabel. Just think that.
Adelaide Crows got their first goal with 6 minutes left in the first quarter, which was pretty disappointing for them. But, they didn't pull out a win. Unlucky for them. Good for the Swans. They needed that win. After that, we had Western Bulldogs v Port Adelaide. Western Bulldogs won 79 to... Western Bulldogs lost 79 to 96. Port Adelaide played pretty well, got to say. After that, we had Collingwood vs Geelong. Geelong beat Collingwood 59-70, but Collingwood were winning for a majority of the game, but then Geelong happened to pull out like 3 goals towards the end of the match, which was lucky for them. GWS v West Coast Eagles. GWS won 81-60. Gold Coast Suns beat Essendon. Essendon won 90-57, and on debut for Essendon was Joshua Begley. His first touch of the night was also his first goal of the night.
It's pretty solid going.
Which was magnificent for him.
Not
And
bad.
he set up another goal, which was good. He's got a good future. Carlton v Hawks.
Here we go.
Carlton